Hello Gemini, welcome to your July 2019 He Said, She Said reading. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
We're doing a true He Said, She Said reading today, which means I'll be reading as you, Gemini. Richard will be reading as the person that you're dealing with here in July. And depending on how you identify, either side could resonate, so please keep that in mind. Now Gemini, for your oracle card, from Shadows and Light, you've pulled the card of I Am Kali. This is about death and rebirth. It's the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth, the death cycle. And how I'm feeling around this one is it's a fiery energy. She is a fire dancer, but she also dances with swords. So it's cutting out what is no longer needed. Using that sword of truth, shall we say, it's kind of like a Queen of Swords, even an Ace of Swords energy that I'm feeling around this. And also, you know, when people want to cleanse something, a blade, what do? They put it in through fire, heat. So I'm feeling that there's some kind of destruction here, a fiery force here that is happening in either in your life, Gemini, or someone around you, or if you're cross-watching, a Gemini may be going through this here around you, and I get the sense that from this destruction that they're going through, there will be this rebirth. It's a necessary rebirth. So I'm not sure where this is going. A little bit tough energy, but we'll see. Let's take a look and see what Richard's pulled. He's pulled from the Dark Goddess the card of Deity.
So Deity is the archetypal avenger of Indian origin. And you know the old proverb, when you go out for revenge, dig two graves. And the energy I'm getting around this is that you could be seeking revenge, or somebody could be seeking revenge upon you.
Yeah, a little bit of rough energy around this one, Gemini, but we'll see where it goes. I've already meditated on your energy. We have at the bottom of the deck the Two of Cups, so it seems to be around love and relationships. Let's take a look. We'll cut these cards. Now, if this one isn't resonating, because I feel it won't resonate with all of you, it seems quite specific, you can check out the Soulful Repair playlist on my channel, and that has more He Said, She Said style readings, and one of those may fit your circumstances better. Now, they're not sign dependent, they're more situational, so please check that out if you haven't already. Okay, let's get started here, Gemini. We'll start with the status of this relationship. We'll have a look at how you are viewing this person, the strengths of this situation. What are the weaknesses? What should you continue to do here? What should you not do or stop doing? And what is the likely outcome?
I'm going to lay down the same cards here, Gemini. Status of the relationship. How this person feels about you, Gemini. Strengths, weaknesses. What this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing. And the outcome if nothing changes. Okay,
let's take a look at the status here. Okay, Seven of Wands. So it seems to be, Gemini, you're the one here that is on the defensive. I feel that you have someone attacking you. Could be an ex, someone that you don't want around anymore. And I feel that you're here feeling quite attacked. Now, I'm not physically attacked. I feel it's more about a verbal attack, even like a psychic attack. You may be sensing that there's some kind of bad energy coming in from someone that has perhaps felt like they have been wronged by you, Gemini. It could be that.
All right, looking over here, status of the relationship for this person, we have the Star in reverse, which talks about pessimism, a lack of hope.
Okay, let's take a look and see how you are viewing this person, Gemini. The Three of Swords. So it seems like there's been a recent breakup. I feel like you're the one here that has done the breaking up, because you're the one here that is defending yourself against this person, and I feel that they're upset. Of course, they've been heartbroken here. And so for you, there's this essence of keeping this person at bay. You may have blocked them, Gemini, but nevertheless you don't want to speak about the situation. You don't want to, I get it as you don't want to feel any kind of consequences here. So you're guarding yourself, protecting yourself, if you will, and really being quite strong in your stance when it comes to this person.
All right, so looking over here at how this person feels about you, Gemini, the Fool in reverse. So they feel you've been reckless. They feel you've made perhaps an impulsive decision, or a decision that it doesn't really have any logic or reason associated with it.
Let's see what you have going for you here. We've got the Strength card in reverse. You know, I get the sense here that there's been some kind of, well, unfortunately, Gemini, I picked this up as some weakness. Weakness when it comes to temptation. It's more lower vibrational energy. When you have the Strength card in the upright, which is how I would prefer to see it here, Gemini, for you, is you're taming that inner beast. You're taming that more wilder side, and you have control of that more shadowy side, shall we say, Gemini, the dual nature of Gemini. But when it's in reverse, I feel that there has been weakness associated with trying to keep control of a little bit more of a baser kind of instinct here. And it seems to have been this relationship was based on that temptation, something that was, I don't know, I get this sense of you felt like you couldn't control yourself or control this person. Something got out of hand.
Or control where the relationship was going.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look over here at strength for this person. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse as a strength. So this person here, I get the sense that they're feeling pretty raw. Pretty raw about this breakup here. Pretty raw about the decision that you've made, Gemini, if it is resonating in that way. And they are taking inappropriate, passionate action. And that's their strength here. And I get the sense they are feeling some sort of need for revenge upon you, Gemini.
Now, it may be that they need to take a little bit of a step back before they do anything, but we'll see where this goes. Now, the weakness here around this whole situation is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So there is something here that's gotten out of hand, and it's become overwhelming. So it started, I think, as light-hearted playfulness, more of an energy here of more lusty kind of energy, passionate energy. But I feel that it somehow got out of hand, and I feel like you had to let something go. Now, it may have been that you had a choice between two options, could be two people, Gemini, or it may just be that dual nature of yourself, trying to weigh up the more higher minded side of you and more of the I'm just going to follow my passions and be in the moment. But nevertheless, I feel like something had to go by the wayside here, and now you're being quite defensive about having gotten involved with this in the first place.
All right, so looking over here at the weakness, it's the Seven of Wands in the upright. So it's this defensive,ness, I think, on your side, Gemini, that is actually the weakness here. So this person, it's kind of like I get a very determined energy here. I know this Knight of Wands is in the reverse, but it's a determined energy that has a lower vibrational feel to it. And it gives me the sense that the more that you sort of feel defensive, the more this person sort of wants to come in and tell their side to you.
Let's take a look and see what you should continue to do here. Gemini, we've got the Devil. Again, rough energy. I'm going to get one more on that, because I'm feeling that is more of an energy around this situation. rather than just one person. But let's have a look.
And just a reminder here, when we talk about what people should keep doing, what they should stop doing, it's not necessarily what's for the higher good.
Yeah.
It's what's in the best interest of this person in this situation at the time, their own best self-interest.
I've got this as you fighting this shadow side. And you know, everyone has a shadow side, not just Geminis. Geminis are more, Geminis and Scorpios are usually the ones that are more likely to, for it to be more out in the open, just because of their natures. For you, it's that dual nature, the angel and the devil kind of feeling around this. So here, it's fighting this energy around yourself, which I feel that you now feel you've fallen, I don't want to say prey to, but it's something that you're trying to, I get it as you're not trying to do this kind of thing anymore. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. And so you're being quite defensive around anyone here that reminds you of the way that you can be, or the way that you have been in the past. And so you're really trying not to be this devil energy here, this more shadowy side of yourself. I get addictions, I get very much an energy here of unhealthy patterns and behaviors.
And toxic relationships.
And toxic relationships. You don't want to be involved in that anymore, Gemini. You know, I get this energy of destruction, but this destruction here was in order for you to not continue with that kind of thing. I get purification through fire, purification through destruction. So some kind of major tower moment here overall, I feel. But you feel it was necessary in order for you not to be this person anymore. And I feel that now, if anyone comes to you from the past, you don't want to know, because it reminds you of that more shadowy side of yourself.
All right, so looking over here at what this person should keep doing. Temperance. Well, they should keep a balance. They should, I think before they act is what I'm getting from that. And just make sure that whatever they're doing is for their own higher good.
You know, and also finding that compromise, that middle ground here, because I get a little bit of extreme energy around that other person.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to what you should not do here or stop doing, we have the world in reverse. So for you, it's repeating past cycles. You have to close out things and close them out completely, close them out successfully. So if there's an ex here that reminds you of a way that you're not proud of you acting, then it's suggesting that you should provide closure here. Now, whether or not you're going to do that, Gemini, I don't know. That's going to be up to you. But it's suggesting that that will be good, not only for this person who seems to feel quite vengeful, but also for yourself, because I get it as almost like a purification for yourself here.
Actually, it's mostly for yourself, Gemini.
To completely cleanse yourself of something that I think that you're no longer identifying with, or you don't want to identify with.
Looking over here at what this person should stop doing, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and I get that as, sorry, the Ace of Swords in the upright, I apologize. And this is in what they should stop doing. So I'm getting the sense that this person has made a decision, and it's a very single-minded decision I'm getting, but I don't think it's the right decision. And I think it's around revenge. I think it's a lower vibrational kind of energy that I'm getting here. But there's just a very base need for revenge over a heartbreak here.
Let's take a look and see what the outcome is. The Six of Pentacles. You know, I feel that this is you're being guided by Spirit here, Gemini, to give to be generous when it comes to an ex here, someone who feels wronged by you, and give them what they need. Now, it doesn't mean getting back together with this person, because I don't see anything here that says that you want to do that. It's really just about providing closure and completing out this cycle successfully, so that you, not only this other person is able to walk away from this with a little bit more peace of mind, and they're not as angry or wanting to get at you, or you don't feel like you're being attacked here, either verbally or like a psychic attack kind of energy. But also for yourself, because I do feel that what happened here is that you seem to be not wanting to identify with something that you've done in the past, which you now want to try and I get it as you really want to try and fight this devil energy, and you don't want to repeat the ways that you've acted in the past, gotten into toxic relationships, caused yourself a lot of problems, and caused problems for other people. I feel a very unhealthy kind of love relationships in the past. So this is why you're on the defense here, because you don't want this person attacking you and saying, well, what did you do here? What did you do to me? Why did this happen? You kind of just want to disown it, I feel. But the main thing for you is to close this out, so that you can both move on from this. It's like very much a cleansing energy, but it's done. It's done mainly for you as well, so that you don't walk around feeling like someone else is being attacking you in any way, really.
All right, looking over here at the outcome for this person, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. So I get a very stuck energy here, and part of the reason that they're stuck is due to a lack of closure from you, Gemini. I'm getting here. So I think that's the message that Michelle's trying to send here, is that in order to help this person here get over what's happened, it would be good, I think, to be a bit generous and provide closure to this person, even though you might not want to. You might feel their anger, and you might just simply want to avoid the confrontation completely. But I don't think it's in your best interest to do so in this instance. I think the best course of action would be to talk this out and give this person some closure. It doesn't mean you have to get back with them. And in the end, it's a little bit painful, but it'll provide you with a bit more peace as well, I think. Yeah.
So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join us there, Gemini. The link will be below in the descriptions box. We'll be pulling out a lot more cards, going quite in depth. So if this is resonating, please join us. That will be on the Vimeo channel. And again, the link will be the first one in the box below. Now, if this isn't resonating, and it won't resonate with all the Geminis here, and if you're cross-watching, it could be a Gemini that's done this to you. But if you would like to see other readings in this style, in this format, we have the Soulful Repair playlist on my channel. So go and check that out if you haven't already. If you'd like a personal reading with Richard and I, you can email gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Gemini, we hope to see you in part 2. If not, we wish you the best, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, Gemini. Goodbye and good luck.